Hello, I'm David Ornstein, the football correspondent from The Athletic.
Okay.
Yeah. Again?
Yeah.
I'll take my bag off.
Okay.
Hello, I'm David Ornstein, the football correspondent for The Athletic in the UK.
목소리가 달라졌네.
Oh, good. Your voice very nice. Better than before. Your voice.
This time?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And you're very famous in Korean football fans because of Tottenham Hotspur and Heung-min Son, and lots of Korean fans trust your articles.
Yeah.
So your one of the nickname is top tier journalist. So in Korean, it's 1티어.
Yeah.
1 means top. So top tier, 1티어 is your nickname in Korea.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. So it's very big honor to meet you. Yeah.
It's an honor for me to be described in this way. So
Okay, thank you. And would you expect who is Korean key players in Korean national team? Or 3 players?
Yeah, 3 players. Well, you're testing my knowledge.
Oh yeah, one of them.
So Son Heung-min is going to be the most important player, and it's going to be a really interesting few days to understand if he has the required fitness because of his fractures to his face. And that was a big blow for Tottenham and also for South Korea and him personally, because he would have been looking forward to having a really smooth preparation for this tournament. And then the names after that, you'll have to forgive me, but there's a good young player I was reading about who plays in Germany.
Woo Young-jung.
Yes.
Freiburg.
Yes,
Yeah,
in
Woo
the
Young-jung,
Bundesliga.
number 25
Yeah.
in South Korea.
And so I've heard a lot of good things about him. And it'll be interesting to see how this manager, different type of manager for South Korea, is able to make them click and function well together. Many of us in the UK, fans of the Premier League and English football, have really fond memories of the 2002 World Cup in Japan and South Korea, and how well the team did in that tournament. Since then, the team has not been as spectacular. And you've seen great players like Park Ji-sung, but now those are the 2 players that are key for me. In terms of a 3rd player, I have to do more research tonight. Hee-chan Hwan, is he in the squad for this tournament from Wolverhampton Wanderers?
Yes, of course. He's number 11 in the Korean national team.
So Hee-chan Hwan is a player I know quite well from the Premier League, and he had a really good start to life at Wolves.
Yes.
And then in more recent times, he's been in the team, out of the team, in the team, out of the team. I was at the game between Tottenham and Wolves at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and I spoke to Hee-chan after the game. I'm a big fan of his. I like him as a person and as a player. He's got incredible pace, and in a tournament like this where there's going to be such high-level competition, very little margin between the teams, you need players who have something different and special. And Hee-chan has great pace. He's so quick and he's good with the ball at his feet. I don't feel Wolves are using him yet, hopefully in the future, as well as they could. And I would like for Wolves, because they're in trouble in the Premier League, to use Hee-chan more. Also, I believe that there's a lot of interest in him from other clubs. Leeds look very closely at him in the transfer window. I think Everton have studied him. I don't know if that will develop. It's normal for clubs to like players. And so I'm looking forward to seeing these 3 players.
Okay, got it. So Heung-min Son, number 7, and Woo Young-jung, number 25, who plays in Bundesliga.
Yes.
Yeah. The 3rd one is Hee-chan Hwang, number 11 in Wolverhampton. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Your knowledge is very nice.
No, it's not good enough, but these are the days in the lead up to the tournament where I need to do my research. Because I have no problem admitting that you're so focused on the Premier League and the English team, for example, and the Premier League only just finished on Sunday. And so it's hard to be at the top of your knowledge. And so I come to these tournaments early to meet people like you, to watch the teams train, to improve my knowledge, and I need to improve my knowledge on Korea.
Have you ever heard about the Min-jae Kim, the centre back of Napoli?
Yes, I've seen him play, a good player. You are reminding me of players that I know about, but I don't think about immediately. Yeah, good player. I mean, Napoli are having their best season in many years. They beat Liverpool at home. They're top of their Champions League group. and many people are saying that these could be a serious challenger for the Champions League. They've got an amazing midfielder from Georgia. I can't pronounce his name.
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, this is the real football journalist.
yeah.
But the Korean central defender has done a fantastic job, and I mean we're only halfway through the season, but he has caught my eye. And Napoli keep finding these players who they're going to sell at a profit, and he's going to be one of them, I'm sure. One of the players that they end up selling for big money.
Oh, yeah. It's one of their tradition, I think. Yeah, like Koulibaly.
Yeah. Or they're very hard in the transfer market.
Yeah.
They hold on to their players, they get the best out of them, and then they only sell when the time is right for them and when the money is right. So they felt they sold Koulibaly at the best time. He's not done so well for Chelsea yet. Hopefully he does better. And maybe they've got another great player on their hands in your defender.
So I want to know your opinion that Min-jae Kim can play in Premier League soon.
Opinion, yeah. You don't start the match for Napoli and do so well in the Champions League if you are not ready for this level. And when I say this level, I mean the top of European football. And if you can play well in Italy and Serie A and Napoli, and he's played consistently well when I've seen. He's very calm and composed. He doesn't make mistakes. He's got good height for a Korean player, I think. And so that's the sort of thing that the Premier League clubs will be looking at. But the value needs to be right, and that's when it's always difficult to negotiate with Napoli's president, Aurelio Di Laurentiis. But he can play in the Premier League, no doubt about that. I've seen players playing in the Premier League, with all due respect to them, who are not at his level.
I hope your prediction comes true.
Me too.
Yeah.